Be careful. Somebody that you're around right now or that you may be around soon is giving temperamental, and it's giving like an argument. Okay, I don't know if it's like an argument because you're trying to defend yourself and you're like, no, I've never done this, that, and the third. Or it's kind of like, I've never expected you to be in this situation and or for you to do this, that, and the third. There's some type of argument. Okay, be careful. We don't need no bats. We don't need no fights. We don't need no physical. What's going on with fire signs? That could be a family event. My condolences if you lose someone. You may feel kind of abandoned and alone right now, but you're trying to use your guidance and wisdom. It's like, okay, I'm just trying to sit back and just see what happens. Maybe you feel like nobody's paying attention to you and nobody's communicating to you. It's giving us a plot already. Somebody was being strategic. Somebody came up with some type of master plan. They were thinking about some type of master plan, and they had some people to help, right? So someone was supposed to sit back and watch two other people or whoever go lock somebody up, get them into some type of predicament to where they felt like they were restricted, they didn't have any moves, that they had to be still, or they were, you know, restrained somehow. Somebody could have been trying to restrict them when it comes to their child and or their creativity. Okay, I'm telling you, somebody was sitting back and being strategic on purpose. Maybe they strategically sent a friend in or a person. Try to offer a date night. What's going on with fire signs? Or again, you could just feel alone. You could just feel detached. You feel like you don't really have anybody checking up on you. It's like ever since I became a mom, or ever since my kids became older, or whatever the case may be, it's like I have to be strategic when it comes to talking to them, or they strategic when it comes talking to me, or whatever the case may be, and you're trying to get through that hurdle. You also could feel like there's someone that you're not sure what's going on when it comes to a child. Maybe you feel like the child's father, they get around, even if this is someone in your family member. Yeah. And you're like, what in the world? How did you? It's like they had options. They had multiple people that they were dealing with because they were disconnected from this relationship, or they disconnected from the person that they wanted to be with. So they had options that they were dealing with. But the person that they're actually dealing with, I guess around you, also has options. So it's like your person became a side person to someone else. And now they have the type of fear of like what's to come. What are they going to have to surrender? If they got to get rid of their job, or if they're going to lose something, they'll have to move. Stay on the defense. So whenever you're talking to this person, just be careful, because I feel like you could be on the defense for another reason. Why are you on the defense, fire signs? Alright, you feel like you're going through the thick of it right now. You're trying to build something. You feel like you got a burden on you. You also could be kind of trying to defend someone. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Fire signs. You could be dealing with someone, and this could be your baby's mom, your wife, just a mother figure, your mother, just someone that you communicate with on the daily. You're trying to figure out how you can progress with this situation, but you're confused on where you stand or what to do. If this is not a baby's mom, this could be like a sibling, a cousin, or a best friend. There's somewhere that you feel like you have to like get through the thick of the woods with it. It's like, okay, fine, I'm just gonna throw this out there and kind of see what comes back. If this is a woman could be trying to communicate with someone younger that they feel like would make them more happier, or they were dealing with someone that they used to deal with and they feel like that they would be more happier, but they don't know how to do this practically. It's like your wife or your husband's thinking about leaving. Absolutely. And so maybe you already know this on the background, or you see it already, or maybe y'all already talked about it. You feel like this relationship is slowed down anyway. It's only on this last two strands and it's not feeling good. So you got that going on. They got something going on with their background because they're dealing with, and so y'all may clash somehow, some way. FYI. Alright. What else we got? Fire sign. You may be mentally in your head. You know what? I just can't. What's going on for fire signs? Something is throwing you off balance. Okay? You need to figure out how to push through this either way. Excuse me. You need to push through this either way because stability is out here and you do have everything that you need in order for this to be successful. It's like, oh, everything's good. Everything's good. Oh, shit, I just lost my job. What the fuck? Yeah, definitely could do something with your money. If this is not your money, this could be someone around you that is an earth sign. It seems like they're in some type of imbalance and they have some type of stability now, and maybe they're moving homes, they're traveling, or they're doing something that's celebratory for them. They created their own success. What does this have to do with you? What does this have to do with fire signs? Maybe you're starting to trust them now. Maybe you're starting to see them as a different light. It's like, okay, well, maybe you are actually peaceful. Or maybe, you know, you didn't get through the neck of it and, you know, it's not so rough to be around you. I don't know. Maybe you realize that they're balanced or something. And you're rethinking some type of emotion and or, you know, why you secluded them or why you wasn't around. I don't know. This could be just somebody that you used to know. Somebody that you are distant from. Alright. If this is you feeling like something going on with your job. Let's see. Something happens to your job. What's going on for fire signs? Okay. You may feel like this has blocked some type of success. Like, oh, I was planning on traveling. Oh, I was planning on doing this and I can't do it anymore. Something may get delayed and pushed back for sure. Maybe you were going to go travel. Like, oh, I was going to go see my niece. Or I was going to go see them do this. Or I was going to go see them do this, that, and the third. Or celebrate something. Or get something that they want. Or whatever the case may be. You can't go. Okay. You may have to cancel that. Something could be changing again with your marriage or your job. Something that you saw as a wish fulfillment or just some type of comfort. Something is changing. Okay. This is going to create some type of strength. This is going to bring out your strength and or how to make balanced decisions even when you're strong in your emotions. Okay, again, success is out here, even if it feels painful. Yeah. You'll have to release some type of negative thoughts, any type of anxiety. You'll have to start over, start slow. But again, as long as you stay focused, you'll get through any type of despair. Work your way through it. Don't run from your emotions, though, right? Still address them, even if they're the sad ones. And then get back to work. Focus on your talents, get into some type of hobbies. Retreat when you need to, and then pick back up and keep going. And then the more every day that you do this, you'll realize that you're already in the new beginning. Okay, you won't have to wait for when it. You won't have to wait for when it's coming because you'll be in it. All right. What else we got for fire signs? Maybe you could be worried about time. Oh, so it's like, I don't know if this is you, but it could be somebody you're connected to. They're like, oh, I'm sick. I'm wondering, like, okay, well, you know, I'm not feeling too best. How many years do I got left? How much time do I got left before I ascend and I become an ancestor? Okay. So just FYI, you may have somebody around you that's thinking about it. Or if you're losing someone, this could be a mother figure. If this is somebody who's already passed, it may be a mother figure that's watching over you. Okay, a grandmother figure, someone like that. But you could be around little kids lately or more. It's like you got games on your phone. Or somebody wants the tablet or the iPad or something like that. All right, what's going on for fire signs? Okay, you could have somebody feel like they're jealous and they're envious of your power, your success, of who you are. They hate that you can do what it is that you can do. And unfortunately, this could be somebody in your family. Maybe somebody initially called you weird, or maybe somebody was trying to point you out for being different, and then you started to, you know, utilize that. So, okay, yeah, I am weird. And then you fed into that. And maybe you started to change, and then that brought on some type of happiness and or business. Or this is what they're thinking about you, okay? Somebody could have tried to tempt you, or they will. Somebody's going to try to give you some type of unexpected money to see if you try to follow some type of temptation situation. FYI. They're going to come like, oh, yeah, I'm just like you. Like, oh, da. But you see how she pointing? Yeah, you need to hit the road. Keep it moving, okay? Because they're trying to do something evil. They're trying to get people to see something different about you. You'll know because they're going to give you some type of money. And then maybe they're going to come back towards you like, oh, I've been thinking about you ever since you moved on, or I just wanted to kind of show you some type of love. Look, I've been thinking about you ever since you moved on. I wanted to show you some type of love, this and the third. You know, I'm kind of pure now. I got things officially done with the person that I was kind of messed up with. So whatever the case may be, but they're actually going through karma. They could have some type of legal issue. There's some type of false narrative that they're trying to spread, especially when it comes to a relationship and or who they were dealing with. There is a false narrative going on about them. This person could like the same sex and or older. It's an older, younger dynamic somehow, some way. Alright, what else is going on? Fire sign. I was thinking about this song, and she's always getting prettier. Maybe you know someone's just like from the islands, or maybe you like that song. Maybe when you hear that song, something's gonna be going on. What's going on for fire signs? Okay, so you have some type of freedom to move forward, or once you accept the situation, you are going to be determined to move forward. Okay, you're going to have to release some type of negative thoughts first, for sure. That may be the biggest challenge. The way that you think about things, the way that you communicate things. Just because you know you're going through a change, or because something is ending, doesn't mean like everything is like all hell has to break loose. Okay, figure out how you can do things to yourself, by yourself. Figure out where you want to put your time and your investment in, and start to work on it. Work on it behind the scenes without telling people, without expecting anything. Just kind of just wait and see how things progress, and slowly but surely you'll see what this choice is going to bring you. Okay, you just may be sad about some type of setback, and or like, oh, I was just fine, I was just okay, now I have to juggle. Okay, but it's more so realizing that you have to juggle whatever the situation is and your emotions at the same time. Okay, anything else for fire signs? Let's switch decks. Anything else? You could have a toxic manager. They could low-key be I don't want to say coming in hot, like they don't come in and like cuss you out, of course, but they coming in like, oh, I need to see this, oh, I need to see this, oh, I need to make sure you're on this meeting, or I need to make sure, like, it's very like to the point, to the T. It's like, okay, like, what's up? All right, what's going on for fire signs? Somebody wants a second chance. This person has not healed, okay? They just don't want you to self-indulge. So it's like, okay, well, let's be friends again. Okay, well, let's have this again. Or, again, I'll give you some money if you sleep with me. Or I just want to show you something and come have a good time with me. I do want to be committed. I'm telling you, somebody's going to call you. This is somebody that you've already moved on from. You've already released. You don't need no closure issue. You don't need no type of let's talk. You don't need nothing else to be restarted. This is going to be one-sided. Again, this person has not healed. You also could be realizing, like, maybe you could be getting a new job. So even if you lose your job, don't be too stressed about it, because there is a new job that I see. I don't know where that fell. Somebody could be dealing with a Virgo. Someone could be having the initial E or dealing with the initial E. If so, there could be some type of missed deadline. So be careful when it comes to paperwork. I don't know where that card just went. You could be losing something. Hopefully nobody losing their engagement ring. You could be committed to someone, and as you're committed to someone, you have some type of clarity about them gaslighting or lying, or, you know, trying to force some type of happiness. Maybe now you're going to sit back and think about like where you want to grow, and, you know, if you really want to turn this into like a I like you, but, you know, you're a cheater kind of situation. If you're married, somebody may want a second chance. Maybe they feel like they were seduced into committing to something and or doing something. They fell into some type of trap. If this is not you being married, again, this could be someone in your family, somebody that was supposed to be on your side. It's like, oh, well, this person talked me into it. They got a smooth talk game, or this person did this and the third. So you should be more willing to kind of let's just let this go, because we both know that this person is toxic. No, because you're toxic too. Let's talk about that. We're not gonna just blame it on this one person and say like, oh, well, now you're the healthy choice. Yeah, no, girl with the snakes. Like, yeah, you a snake too. Absolutely not. So you're not gonna let somebody just bypass their own efforts into it, whatever they were doing. Somebody wants you to be a doormat. All right, let's just talk in person kind of shit. They need to find something safe to do. Somebody's a janitor and or need to clean. Let's see, if you're the janitor, what do you need to know? You could be an Aries. There could be something that you're procrastinating on. You may discover something. You may get some type of message or screenshot about someone in your family. Or you may send a message about how you feel about something. Maybe you're not super confident and you feel like, okay, well, I just got to do something in case something happens, or in case whatever the case may be, I'm trying to get things in line. So that way things are still turned out to be successful. It's like, okay, I'm not sure about this surgery, so because I'm not sure, let me make sure I got everything lined up and everything is planned out just in case. I feel like you're going to be fine. It may be a challenge to kind of move, like physically move, but I feel like if you're worried about a surgery, you're fine. You just may be emotionally disappointed because you feel like long term, you may just have to do things a little bit different, or you kind of have to sit back and watch from a distance. Whatever that means to you. All right, who needs to find something safe to do for fire signs? Or this may be how they feel about you. This could be a Virgo, having a Virgo, an Aquarius, or a Cancer. Why do they need to find something safe to do? They could be trying to divert attention. Somebody is planning to leave strategically, all right? Somebody could only be in it for the sex, but make sure you're choosing your health over immediate satisfaction. You will get another chance. Just make sure your view is not distorted right now, okay?